tried filming this like 3 times, but it's okay. Hi, how are ya? It's December 4th, Wednesday. Miss Ma'am is tearing up her diaper bag, and life is good. I had my day off yesterday. The last time I talked to you guys was on Monday morning. I got my nails done since then. How cute. Kiana came over and did that yesterday, but we'll get there. So Monday night, I went to work from, my little shifties. And then I came home, we ate leftovers and just watched Real Housewives. Brian was watching wrestling too, but I'm like so over it and he knows it. So like he'll just watch on his phone and like let me have the bedroom TV, because sometimes he will want to watch on the bedroom TV, or I'll send him here to the living room. I'm like, can you, no one wants to watch wrestling. Sorry, babe. And I actually am kind of into it sometimes, but this girl, okay, Violet, relax. So Monday night was fun, chill. And then yesterday, I had my day off. So I was cleaning in the morning, getting ready for a friend to come over because I invited Kiana. I'm away. Angie just texted me. Angie's coming over today. Okay, let me back it up. I'm going way too fast. So Tuesday, I was like, Kiana, we've been trying to hang out. Come over. And she was like, okay. She did have to study and she did bring her laptop, but we all know that didn't happen. I made breakfast, we had breakfast, we hung out, she did my nails. Violet napped a long nap, which was so nice because I was like cleaning and like cooking and stuff, like hanging out. And then she woke up while we were doing my nails, or like right before we started. So that was kind of hard. And like Violet's in this phase where like she doesn't want to like not be around us, so I can't put her in the playpen and like walk away, take a dump. She doesn't want to be in the walker that much. She cries. She'll like run in the walker now. I think she's gonna walk soon, or I'll let her crawl on the floor, but like I really have to watch her because there sometimes like are little rocks like from the fireplace or something. I need a really like deep clean, but I just feel like it comes from outside sometimes, and we take off our shoes before we come in the house. Did I take them off today? No. I do have to clean the floors, but that's besides the point. Yesterday I was cleaning in the morning. Kiana came around 9:30, maybe a little earlier, I don't even remember, but I was like, hey, what's going on? And she was like, hey, I'm free. So she came, we ate, we did our nails, we went to Northgate. To get some asada, some wick essentials, and I needed, what did I need? Cilantro and serranos and jalapenos. I just like to have a bunch of serranos, jalapenos, onions, tomatoes, like all of that, like for whatever I need to make. Guacamole, which is what we made yesterday. It was so good. But just for anything, like you always need those essential veggies, those Mexican. Is serrano Mexican? So yeah, and then Brian takes like a serrano or two every day to lunch with whatever he's eating. He says the best one is the butter chicken from Trader Joe's, the frozen butter chicken, the Indian food, with the serrano. And I'm like, I believe you, because the butter chicken is fire, highly recommend. It's like $4.99 at Trader Joe's, and we get like 6 every time we go because it's perfect frozen food. I swear the chicken is so good, the sauce is so good, the rice is perfect, like everything is so good. So we went to Northgate, we came back home and started cooking. She made lentejas. Kiana made lentejas. I did kind of just a little bit, was like, okay, this is what I add. But they are so fire. And I already had some. So in the morning I had given her some. She was like, this is so good. And Alea loved them too. So we were just eating lentejas all day and farting it up all day. I'm going to stop being gross, I swear. So that was that. She had her lentejas. I packed up everything for her. She cut up her asada. She made carne asada and like left us some. So I made Brian some tacos last night. Uh-oh, you okay? I made Brian some asada tacos with the guacamole. With the guacamole? With the guacamole? With the guacamole? With the guacamole? Oh, there it is. I used to stare at my mom's face so much. And I'd be like, why do you have holes? Why do you have pores, basically, is what I was asking. Such a bitch. So yeah, Brian had that last night for dinner. I had lentejas and like I cut myself off. Basically because I need to stop eating so late. I will literally make like Nutella toast, or I'll have a whole ass meal. Like I need to stop. So I figured out I need to have like high protein meals, and that's what I've been doing. So lentejas, fire. We added some queso fresco in there. So good. And then cilantro and cebolla that I already had chopped up. So good. And then what else? She like fried some tortillas to like make them into tostadas. She was so obsessed. Because I already had some. My mom made some for some huevos rancheros that we had on Thursday for Thanksgiving breakfast. And I had some left, so she was eating them with like her lentils and the guacamole, and she was like, what is this? And I was like, my mom just fried tortillas. I don't know. Sorry. Reading some text messages. Sorry. Look at my girlie. She's gonna get up soon. Yeah. So yeah, I'm starting to have high protein meals. The Oikos yogurt is pretty good, but I have a hard time eating it. And me and my coworkers were talking about it's probably just the texture, because it's so proteiny that it's like, ugh, I just got a little. If you can, skip it. I'm not a huge fan of the Oikos. They taste good. I didn't think they would taste as good as they do. It's just the texture for me. Chobani, I love the flips. Miss Gabby de Leon, Miss Girl, she basically started posting that she's like having Chobani flips for dessert. And I was like, this is a perfect idea because it is sweet. So I got a couple and I loved them. Yesterday at Northgate, $10 for 8 of them. I should have gotten it. Kiana was like, Costco's better. And I was like, because I don't think it is. I like the deal that Northgate had that day. I don't think Costco could beat that, especially with the flips. Like, I should have just got it, and I was gonna get it. But then I was like, no, I shouldn't spend on this, because I have Oikos, you know, and I have chocolate chips. Like, I can make my own little thing. I don't know. But, yeah, that was fun. Last night was so fun. The guac came out so fire. I even made like a spicy one. So I set aside like a good amount one for her to take. And then I made spicy for Brian and her man thief, Jason. And I put serrano and jalapeno in there. I chopped up 1 jalapeno and 2 serranos. It was like 1.5 serrano, 1 3/4, if you will. Anyways, it was fire. Brian loved it. He came home right when she was about to leave. So like we were finishing dinner. He showered and had a seat and had some carne asada tacos with guacamole. It's like guacamole, not guacamole. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I can't speak. I will get comfortable on camera sooner than later. I feel like I am, but I'm not, because like I get awkward. So let's talk about Kiana. We're gonna chat about her. Me and her were not talking for about 2 years and some. So that was hard. And recently she reached out, and I am happy that she did, because that's a friendship that I wouldn't, like, it wasn't worth losing over some bullshit, you know? So we hung out yesterday, but I started thinking about wanting to talk about this because I was saying I get awkward. Yesterday she came over. We had already seen each other twice before this third hangout. We hadn't seen each other for 2.5 years before that. And this was like within the past 3 weeks or something, maybe, yeah, within the past 3 or 4 weeks. So she came yesterday and she was like looking at me in my eyes, like while we were sitting next to each other. I'm gonna look in the camera. And she was like, I'm so happy we're friends again. Like, all this stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I love you. But like, it's so hard because like eye contact, like having hard conversations, like, and we had the hard conversation this last time. So the second time we hung out. The first time she just stopped by and brought me coffee and flowers, which was really sweet. So if you have a friendship that you've had since you were young, like innocent young, like I've known Kiana, I think since 7th grade, possibly 8th. I don't even remember what grade it was. I want to say it was 8th. And then Angie, I had also fallen out with kind of. I'm gonna turn the lights off just so I can see if she can knock out. Angie, I knew since literally diapers. Her mom had given me my first bath. And yeah, so with Angie, we fell out. Me and her fell out like 4 years ago, maybe less. No, it was like 4 years ago. Okay, hold on, let me respond to her. I'm just gonna be honest. I want to scream sometimes. Okay, a couple things. She doesn't want to go to sleep, and I'm getting irritated because it's nap time and she's not trying to go to sleep. The trick is to not give a fuck. So it's like, okay, you don't want to go to sleep, let's go play. It just becomes to be too much sometimes because I get so annoyed, like, and I feel like that's the issue. I feel like I'm in therapy right now. Basically, I'm being selfish and I'm like trying to do my thing, and like she's like, I don't even know how to explain it without like, I'm going through it so badly. And like, I'm fine, especially like having friends and stuff that I'm like able to call over and like be like, hey, let's hang out. Like yesterday was so nice because my whole day I was around another mom. And like, we went out to North, and it just seemed easier. Even though Alea and Violet are like 2 years apart, it just seemed easier. I just feel like it's a lot of work for one person sometimes. And then on top of that, like one person, that person is the person that just went through like the 9 months, gave birth, is dealing with all these hormonal imbalances, and like it's the mom that is like the default parent. And like, this isn't supposed to be like a sad vlog. And like, this isn't even me trying to shit on Brian, because Brian is also doing his part, like when it comes to taking over when I'm getting overwhelmed, but he's not here all day. So like, my aunt has also told me like, let me know And like, I'm fine. I'm just like probably going to start my menstrual cycle again, which is like also another thing that's like ridiculous. It's hard being a woman sometimes, and I feel like that's where all of the like empowerment comes from, because we're like so tired of like feeling like shit without wanting to or like trying to or anything. Like, we're naturally emotional, and we like have to find an outlet, and that outlet I feel like is like being just empowering and like very inspiring. I'm fine. It's a lot. I need tissue. Look at how ironic. Showing emotion makes you human, and that's okay. Kleenex. I'm getting sponsored, bitch. I am actually, my thumbnails, I'm gonna start getting crazy with them actually, because I need views. Like, where are the people? Okay, sorry. It's not that serious, because like, what a production I have going on, right? Back to being sad. I'm drinking chamomile tea that I made like 2 days ago and put in the fridge. I made a big jug of chamomile tea, and like, I'm gonna have it cold here and there because I need to stop drinking so much coffee. Angie is actually on her way. So last night she was like, hey, are you free tomorrow morning? And I was like, yes. So today is tomorrow morning. And she's like, I'm gonna pick up some coffee and I'll come by around 10. I go, yes, that's fine, but I have to start getting ready for work at this time. So it's gonna be kind of cut short, but I think just hanging out for a couple of hours is good enough. And good enough to like even get her out of the house too. And like, I'm trying to be there for everyone that I can be there for. And like, I'm trying to also be the person that I need, because you can't expect whatever. I'm also trying not to expect anything. So the verdict is, I think Angie's here. Angie's here. The verdict is, do what you can. Don't stress, because it's not going to change anything. Be your best. I love you guys so much. Thank you for sitting here and letting me cry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm probably going to cry again tomorrow. And just a heads up, my period is coming. So it's going to be a crying week, a crying month, because that shit lasts like 3 weeks, and then I get like a week break. But anyways, my break is over. Violet's on her way, and she's down the street. Angie's here. Love you guys. Happy Vlogmas.